By the end of this video, you should be able to create an animated Instagram reel video inside of Canva. Everything is going to be explained in this video, so make sure to stick to the end of this tutorial. My name is Benjamin. I'm a verified Canva expert based in Ghana, and without any further ado, let's jump straight into the tutorial. Okay, so here we are in Canva. The first thing we have to do is to come to create a design, okay, and just move into social media just in case you don't see Instagram reel over here. For mine, you can see we have it over here. All right, so I'll just click on that and it should open a blank canvas for me. The first thing we are going to be doing is starting with the background. Okay, so all we need to do is to change the background color first of all. Okay, so we can simply come into add a new color, and over here we want, something mild. I don't know how it's usually called, but any light color. Okay, and we can also adjust depending on which color you want. So if you want a blue, it should be a very light blue. Okay, so that's what we need. Then the second thing is we'll head into elements, okay, and just search for soft gradient. Okay, so maybe soft gradient. Okay, and we can see we have a number of soft gradient in here under graphics. So just in case you want more, you can just click on see or, and we have so many gradients in here. You can choose any one of your choice, but I'm going to use this one in particular. Okay, so I'll increase the size and place one here, and I'll duplicate it and place another one over here. Very easy and very simple. Okay, so now that we've done this, the second thing we want to do is to add our text. So I'll simply press T on my keyboard to add a text, okay, and increase the size. And you can say anything of your choice, but I'm going to say stay stylish. Okay, so stay stylish, stay fierce. Okay, so that's what I am going to say. All right, so that's all. Very easy and very simple. And I want this to be on the second line, and probably make this capital. Okay, and the alignment, we are going to make it left. Okay, so this is what we have at the moment. Would make it big and would also change the typeface. Okay, so with the typeface, you can use any serif font. So I'm using the CMU serif. Okay, that's the font I'm using, CMU serif. Once we have this, we'll come into spacing over here. Okay, when you click on it, make sure you're coming to line spacing and reduce it, okay, a little bit. So that's what you should have at the moment. The second thing we are going to do is to come into elements again, close the search, and just scroll down. You should see frames. Okay, so just click on the square frame and increase the size. Okay, so we are just doing the arrangement, and after we do the animations. Okay, then the next thing is press R on your keyboard to add this particular shape, or a square. Okay, not a particular shape, but a square, and resize it and make sure it's looking good. Okay, then we can duplicate this and bring it to the bottom over here, and we'll also change the typeface, but here we'll just add any text of our choice. So I'll just say encouraging individuals to express themselves through fashion. You can pause the video and use ChatGPT to generate anything you want, okay, or anything you want to write. All right, so we'll also change the alignment to right, okay, and we'll just have it here. So I want us to change the typeface, so we can just use the glacial indifference. Okay, hey, what did I say? Okay, glacial indifference. All right, so we just select it and it should change, and we'll just keep everything intact just like this. All right, now press L on your keyboard, okay, for a line, and we'll just position this here and increase the length to something like this. And we can also right click and duplicate. Okay, and we can also add our websites if you want to. Okay, so www. and I'll say really great site. Okay, so really great site.com. That's what I would say over here. All right, now I want us to do something interesting. Press L on your keyboard again. Okay, and we'll just have it here. Now duplicate the line, come to position, and make sure you're coming to rotate over here, and make sure you're doing a 90. Okay, once you do it 90, it should rotate for you. Okay, now duplicate the line again. Okay, you wouldn't see it, but we've duplicated it, and make this 45. Okay, now you see what we've done. Then duplicate the line again. Okay, you wouldn't see it, and make it -45. Okay, and you see this is what we have at the moment. So we'll select the lines. It would also select everything we have in the background. You just press shift and click the element you want to deselect, okay, and group everything. All right, so yeah, then you can just decrease the size and also duplicate it nicely depending on how you want it. Now I want us to add a text in this box. Okay, I think it looks too long. Okay, so we'll also come here, right click, duplicate, and everything should be here. So I'll just say 50% off. Okay, to 50% off. You can say anything of your choice, but this is what I just want to say. All right, and we would also change the color and make it white so that it stands out in the text box. Okay, now we have this. Our frame looks empty, so what we are simply going to do is we are going to be adding a video in the frame. Okay, any video of your choice, so there's no restrictions at all. All right, so come into element, or I have videos in here. If you don't see videos in here, okay, what you have to do is to come into element, and that element you can just search for maybe fashion. Okay, fashion. Once you make the search, you can just click video. All right, and over here you can choose any video of your choice. So I would use this and I'll drag it in here. Okay, now we are done with all the arrangements. The next thing we have to do is to animate every element on our design, okay, so that it now becomes a video. So let's start with it. Okay, all right, so we will start with the background. So you can just click, press and hold shift, okay, and select the second one. Okay, then come into animate. In animate, we can make it come with a blur and decrease the speed. Okay, for the animate type, you should be both, okay, on enter and exit, so it should be like that. Then scroll down and choose wiggle. Okay, so once you choose wiggle, with the intensity, make sure to reduce the intensity so that it's not obvious it's moving in the background. All right, now the next thing is choose this, okay, and come to animate. Under animate, we want to use rotate. Okay, so once you choose rotate, you can just reduce the speed. And how do we want it to appear? We want to use the pan, okay, and we would also reduce the speed for the pan. Okay, and we'll do the same for this. We'll also do pan, but we'll change the direction first of all, reduce the speed, and for the rotation, we are going to do it, anti-clockwise. Okay, so we'll also reduce the speed as well, and this is what we have for that. Now we have to move to the text. The text, come to animate here as well, and I'm going to use clarify. Okay, so clarify, and with the speed, what we'll do is we'll reduce the speed just a little bit. Okay, so you'd have to just adjust till you're okay with the speed. Okay, then with this one, we want to first of all animate the text box first. Okay, so we'll come to animate, then we'll come to wipe. Okay, and reduce the speed as well. Okay, I think it's too slow. Okay, so something like this is fine. Then we would also animate this text as well. So we'll come to animate, and under animate, we can choose any one. Okay, I think this one works nicely, just that the speed would have to follow the text box, so we just increase the speed of the text box. Nice one. Okay, so I think, yeah, this works beautifully. Then we'll also add these ones as well, so we can choose accent for this. Then with the line, we will use a wipe. Okay, so wipe, but it should be in the other way around, and also reduce the speed. Okay, so something like that. Then we can also animate the website. So with the website, we can use the typewriter animation. Okay, yeah, so that is what we can also do over here. Now when we play the video, we see that everything comes according to how they just want to be showing. Okay, so we don't want it like that. We want to actually make the animation come in order. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is maybe I'll just have to adjust the speed a little bit so that it comes faster. Okay, so okay, yeah, this is faster. Then select everything over here, right click, come to show element timing. Okay, so make sure you're finding show element timing. So once you click on it, you should see everything we have down here. Okay, everything should be showing like that. All right, so we want to start with the background. So the background comes in first, then the stay stylish comes in. Okay, so the stay stylish comes in second after the background, then the stay stylish, then we have our frame. Okay, so we'll move the frame here a little bit. Okay, so we are just adjusting the starting. All right, then we want our text box, then the 50% off should follow. Okay, so then we have the 50% off. If you are struggling with it, you can just rearrange everything with the layers tab. Okay, so we can put this here, so you can see it also moved over here, so that it's easy for you. Okay, then put this on top of here, so that it's very easy when it comes to making everything appear in order. Okay, then the encouraging text can also come afterwards. All right, then we have the line also appearing after the encouraging stuff. Okay, then the website is the last, so that also be here. All right, so if we start, this is how everything is going to look like. Okay, so we didn't add an animation how it should appear. Okay, so we can just use fade, we can use pan or rise. Okay, so I think let's use the rise, and we'll reduce the speed as well. Okay, so let's start everything and let's see how it starts. Okay, so we can see we are facing a little bit of an issue. The frame appears before the text, okay, the main text, and it shouldn't be like that. So we'll just rearrange everything like that. Okay, then we can come into our layers tab, okay, using Alt+1, and we just have to rearrange everything so that it's easy for us to make everything appear in order. Okay, so if we press play, this is how it should come. The text first, good, then good. Okay, then this also appears. So the background shape and this particular text over here, they shouldn't delay in coming. Okay, so it should at least appear almost the same time. Okay, beautiful. Then we have encouraging and the line and our website. So we see how everything is appearing very easy and very simple. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. The name is Benjamin. Always remember, there is no limit to creativity, and I should see you in my next video.